Okay, this is a men's channel with men's content. I am your host, Jeremy Hill, the Gentleman Rogue. Now let us get into the topic matter, ladies and gentlemen. Modern women, black women in particular, in my most humble opinion, don't have any sense. They don't have any good sense at all. My grandmother used to always say that common sense is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's flower garden. And from what I'm seeing out here with today's modern day black woman, I would have to agree 100,000% with my grandmother. Now let me tell you why. You don't see a lot of black women out here with good old wisdom, with good old common sense. But what you do see out here is women with book sense and street sense. And that doesn't mean that you have common sense. Now let me get into the story with this here. Now, a woman may have book sense, meaning that woman is she's great at academics. She has doctorates, her PhDs, she has a bachelor's, her associates, and everything else. She went to school for many years to learn how to get promoted in her career. She done put in the hours to know how to get to the top of the corporate ladder. Even though she's so highly intelligent, she does not know how to please a man. You go to school for 8 years or more, come out just as dumb as you was when you went in. You are intelligent when it comes to working. You're a great critical thinker, all those great things, but you don't know how to put a smile on your man's face. That's book sense with no common sense, because men are not that difficult to please. All you gotta do is kind of shut up sometime and also show us some submission, some femininity, value us, treat us with respect. That's not hard, but you don't have to go to school for that. You don't have to go to a vocational school or a trade school or any type of university, go to an Ivy League college. You don't have to, none of that. All you gotta do is have just a little bit of basic common sense. So you see that in America with our women. Excuse me. Now, how is it that a woman could be so educated, know how to budget real well, but don't know how to please her man? Don't know how to make him smile, don't know how to make him laugh, don't know how to make him feel like he's appreciated around the house, because that ain't something that women are interested in. All they care about now is being independent, and you cannot be an independent woman without some form of education. I got something I got to say about that, but I'll get back to it later. But majority of women, the smarter they get, the more degrees they get, the more quickly they leave men. Because according to the American Sociological Association, that 90% of all divorces are initiated by college-educated women. It drops down to maybe 80% or 70% if they are not college-educated. Look it up for yourself. That's my source is the American Sociological Association. So when a woman gets educated, she thinks she knows everything. She thinks she can do everything a man can do, but she can't please a man. Again, that's book smart, book sense, but no common sense. Now, the other thing you see in these streets, gentlemen, the other thing you'll see is a woman with street sense, okay, but no common sense. Now, what is an example of a woman who has street sense, but ain't got a lick of common sense? Now, for example, a woman knows that men is visual. A woman knows that we love to look at them curves. She knows we love to look at that butt. She knows we like to look at them breasts. She knows we like them big, thick, full lips and them thighs. So what does she do? She dressed whorishly. She dressed in a seductive way. She dressed in over-revealing clothing. She dressed in sexual suggestive clothing. She'll speak to you with sexual innuendos, insinuating that you may have sex just to lure you in, just to drag you to her, just to make you fall for that bait. Women always say, to get the fish you want, you gotta know how to bait your hook. So that's what they do. That's street sense. So they can get you, once they got you in love with them, or when they get you, and they got their hands around you, your heart, then they can bleed you. They can take your money. They can break your bank. They can take advantage of you. They can cause hell. They can cause misery. They can cause strife. They can make you almost want to jump off a roof. And you have yourself thinking, man, I wish I never got involved with this woman. Why did I make her? Why did I let her be the mother of my children? If I would have known that this woman was like this, sound familiar, gentlemen? She hustled you. A woman with street smarts hustles because she don't have any real education to get no real good career. She ain't went to vocational school. Most of these type of women, tell me if I'm wrong, these are the cosmetologists. A lot of the beauticians, man, they go for these trades. They have a little bit of street sense more than they have book sense. They got to have a certain degree of understanding and intelligence to pass their exam to become a beautician, to become a cosmetologist. But a lot of these women who are cosmetologists are single mothers. They got baby daddies, 2 or 3 different baby daddies. They living in the hood themselves. They're trying to come up, and they think now I'm doing good. I got my license. I got my certificate. I can go work over here. I can start my own stuff. But at the same time, they looking for dudes who are gonna look at her and say, oh, she's fine, she's pretty, she got her own money. She used this as bait, man. That's street sense, but no common sense. What make it, how do you know she ain't got no common sense? Is the fact that she got all these babies, these illegitimate children by other men, and she's not married. That proves that she make bad decisions. She ain't got no common sense. Gentlemen, you better understand, a lot of these women don't got no common sense, man. You know why? You always arguing with a woman, majority of the time, over something that you know is right. She ain't got no common sense, bro. She ain't got no common, sir. She has no common sense. If she doesn't see the value in you, if she doesn't see that it's hard to find a man who wants to put up with her, not even with the other children if she has any, just the fact that a man is willing to put up with her problem, her emotional baggage, all the trauma she done had and developed from dealing with other men and other relationships, her mouth or her family members. Don't get started there. She could have sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, uncles that you cannot stand. I mean, you can't stand them when they come around. The whole world turned dark because you can't stand them. They always got something negative to say. Her sister jealous of you. Her mama jealous of how you treat them. All this stuff right here. If she don't got common sense enough to know that you cut for her, that you like her, that you really genuine with her, drop her immediately, gentlemen. That is terrible. It is terrible. Today's women don't got no good sense, man. They actually believe that if they carry themselves in a whorish way, that makes them a prize. We the prize, okay? But they think if they can have any man they want, that means something. See, our black women are easy to date. I'm gonna put it to you like this. It's gonna be something that women don't even want to hear, but I'm gonna say it. Today's woman, you can date any black woman today if you got the bag. Women today will compromise their values if they have any at all whatsoever. They will compromise their value. They will compromise what is right, their standards and morals for a gentleman who has the bag. Just for the hope so. I hope he spends that on me. I hope I have accessibility to what he has. Because this woman does not have common sense. Now, gentlemen, if you heard anything in this video that made sense to you, or if you agree, ladies as well, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. And ladies, the solution to all this, man, is that we have to get, I'm talking about you ladies, you need to get back to morals and good character. If you get back to morals and good character, things will fix itself. Seriously. Because y'all don't have common sense, y'all don't have morals, you're big on disrespect, you're big on insulting people, you're big on being jealous of other people, you're big on being messy. All these things are not beneficial to you or anyone else in the black community. None of these things make any common sense to do. Have a good one.